Okay.
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
You know, we really don't need to do that. Well, whatever, Edelgard, you can do what you're gonna do, are you? I was really only interested in, like, burning down the church and protecting my students. That's like 99% of my interest at this point. Is that wrong of me?
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape.
Oh. Have we entered a whole new section of it then?
It is Imperial Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne.
What?
Yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
Wait, did we just jump forward 5 years?
You. How long do you intend to sleep?
Whoa, 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 wait. The last thing we heard is that we, like, something happened to us. What? Also, Sophus, it's been a while. Oh, I missed you.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Oh, I'm still sleepy. 5 more minutes, please.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Oh, well, you're one to talk.
Hey, are you awake?
Wait, what? Something about a nightmare? Who are you?
I'm just a villager here. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Wait, what do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
Wait, what year is it?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival? Oh. Wait. Does that mean... Wait, is that the festival where we, That is the festival, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery. I have an appointment to keep.
Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No need to worry about me. I think I'll be just fine.
Unbelievable.
Really? Okay. So we had our time skip.
5 years ago to the day.
Hey, Edelgard.
If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival. Halt! Who's there? It can't be. Professor?
Are you so unguarded that I was able to just sneak up on you? Oh, come on, Edelgard. You are just slacking, aren't you?
Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
I don't know, maybe dead. Lots of possibilities.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone.
Years, though.
Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago.
Feels like an instant. It feels like an instant to me. What's up with your hair, though? Is that what the crown looks like? I didn't think I got a good look at it from the front.
Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
Well, just as much as I was before. I am. I will say, though, this is really sudden. I guess it's sort of the nature of this game having like very few actual cinematic cutscenes, but man, some of the pacing for this feels very stilted.
I thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
I really was asleep all this time.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The Church, as well as the Kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all.
Actually, what am I saying here? That I'm hesitant about a certain one of them? Because I'm totally for the Church. I don't really see the need for the Kingdom and the Alliance if we can make them understand.
Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned together. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them, and against the people of their homelands. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirits. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
5 fucking years, though. Okay. I figured it would be like 5 years in the future. We'd have an epilogue where everyone comes together and we have our happy little, like, meeting again. Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons. Jurita will now work together with you. Okay. Free ally? Okay, got it.
Well now, that
Whoa,
face
whoa,
is
whoa.
certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Whoa, you guys have changed. Petra! I didn't know you went full hippie. Ferdinand, nice dreads. Linhardt. Did you just copy Ferdinand? Dorothea, you look a little bit more mature. Bernie, you got a haircut. Wow. Hubert, you... I don't know, you just look closer to death, honestly. Casper... I'm not actually sure what's going on there. All of you... Okay. I didn't think we'd get, like, complete redesigns. Okay.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
Who? Bernie? Oh, do you have longer hair now?
I can't believe it. Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
5 freaking years, Petra.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great! Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Oh, it's Idia now.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you guys definitely at least one day you're like, yeah, she's probably dead.
But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor. It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Recon stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us.
Should I recognize that last name? Also, okay, I'm being thrown right the fuck back into this. Okay.
Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
Huh. We're back to having a calendar. Whose birthday was on the 12th? I don't even remember. Oh, we're in the 12th. Oh, I get my birthday coming up too, technically. There will be a hammer sight on the... Wait. Aren't we, like, taking down the church? What's the point of, like, still doing, like, the holidays and stuff? Oh my god, this place.
I'm not good, but I'm loud. You might want to run for cover.
Oh, hey.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Wow, are you... Did your personality change too?
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Huh. Well. Okay. Sure. Hey, Casper. It's been a while.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me.
Was it my 5-year absence? It might be. A little bit.
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Why report this to me?
There is something I wanted to bring to your attention. The brigands all bore identical tattoos of a scorpion on their arms. Please, keep an eye out for that mark in the future.
Oh no.
Wait, is that the same as... thank you.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens. But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
Not necessarily. Butterfly effect. Every little thing could have done something different. You can't blame yourself for just being one in a long chain of causes and effects. It's not like you changed everything. You obviously changed some of it, but there's a lot of possibilities.
It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. Those poor knights. It's all my fault.
It really isn't. Are we really gonna end that there? Oh, what? The hell? Whatever. Okay, we're just back to it. Okay. With a few supports. Oh my. Oh my, Ingrid. Felix, Sylvain. Jeritza. This Constance. I gotta get better look at you people. Huh. You really cleaned up in the past 5 years, didn't you, Constance? Yeah, you sorta did the opposite, didn't you, Baldus? Wow. Anna's just immortal, probably. You look basically the same too, but you're not wearing a mask anymore. You're also significantly high. So vain. Oh, fine. He went up to. Wait, did everyone go up 2 levels? That actually might be consistent. Close, if not. And Ferdinand still lagging behind Edelgard. Wow. Okay. No, Ingrid. Let's see. You? Huh. I like your previous look better. I like longer hair personally. It suits you though. It's not bad. So vain. Still fucking vain. My goodness. You basically just, like, curled your hair a bit more, didn't ya? Yeah, that seems about it. Sort of more like Casper's change, where there's like a lot of different hair lengths across it. Yeah, it looks like an older version of Felix, that's for sure. Finally, 100%. Go for it. Go for it. It only took 5 fucking years. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my fucking goodness, man. Oh, that's fantastic.
I passed? Well done, me.
Come on, you're not quite there, but you can do it, Bernie. You can do it. You did it! That was like a 66%. Oh. Yay. Actually getting people to advanced classes. Oh my goodness. You can do it, Felix. Come on. Everyone get a free. Yes! That was 68% too. Yay. Sword Master for you.
Easy.
Well, that didn't change much. That didn't change much at all. Are those also random? Or are those class specific? Don't be the one, don't be the one, do the... Ah, all this! Okay, reload. New portraits for everyone, too. Oh my. You know, props to Ferdinand. Like, time served him well. Time definitely served him well. Dorothea a bit, too. Most people just look like older versions of themselves, but some really do have a significant change, don't they? It's the exact same portrait, too. Oh my. Everyone's like in their... You're 31 now. My goodness. You're 22. 5 years later. You were young, Ingrid. I didn't realize that. I guess a lot of them were... There was a much larger range of ages than you might give people credit for. Oh, you're not a dancer anymore? Oh, that's not acceptable. It even gives her significantly more stats. Oh my.
Challenge begets victory.
She says as she changes into the dancer class. Oh, that's just beautiful and horrible and beautiful. Okay, this I've got to see. So nothing's changed. Everyone looks the same. None of my outfits have changed. Oh, I'm sorry, disappointed that we don't get an older look to our character. That would be nice. So their war one changed basically to a new design. The Emperor! Oh, and these uniforms are basically the same. Okay. Is it weird that I feel like that actually fits her really well now? Is it sort of degrading to like her whole like goal in life too? I assume that's supposed to be like Bridgetware, but man, that's like almost like there's a lot of like neon green in it. A lot more than I would have expected. I actually quite like his. I like that general style of sort of like one-sided jacket and sort of like formal, but like a little bit more of a touch to it. I do quite like that. Hers is very fucking red. My oh my. Oh, do you have a new relic weapon? Creststone weapon designed to Edelgard's specifications, allowing her to use Raging Storm with a shit ton of might! Oh my god! With very little hit, though. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need, like, just a random additional axe, then, if she's gonna have that. Scythe of Cereal. Crafted using arcane methods, this intimidating scythe is the Death Knight's weapon of choice. That's it? Nothing else special about it? Okay, there's some supports, but oh my god, there's a lot of supports. Maybe later, basically. Oh my god, there's so many of them that are up there. Wow. Okay, well, later, basically. I have been recording for over 4 hours. This has been... I knew a lot of shit was about to go down. Oh my goodness, okay. I'll properly process this by next time, I'm sure. So... Oh my goodness, 5 years? Why did I still don't get that, though. What, was I actually... I wasn't actually dead. That was a joke, right? Was I actually sleeping, or was that just so this... Like, I floated down a river? So that means something must have given at some point that caused me to fall into the river, or else I didn't spend 5 years floating down a river. Slow-ass fucking river, if so. Like, we were still in the area, too. How did she not find me, then? Maybe I did actually, like, dissipate into nothingness, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well. I guess that's that. I'll see you all next time. When I'm not, like, 50... Well, I'll try to edit it more. I might take a little bit of break at this point, because... If there's ever been a good stopping point, this feels like it. This does feel like it. So I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to Fire Emblem. I really didn't end up waiting as long as I thought I would be able to take a break from this, because it's just... I have an addictive personality. And something about this game, it doesn't feel like it gives times where you're just like, yeah, I can just back off, come back to it. And just come back to it and enjoy it just as much as I was in like a month. Like I can with so many other games. This one is just sort of like, I want to finish it. God damn it. This game is not good for my health. Let's go with that. When I say I have an addictive personality, I mean my family has a history of being easily addicted to things, and I avoid things that I get addicted to easily. So, or I could get addicted to easily, specifically, and a lot of motherfucking supports. So, let's start.
You've got a look of resolve on your face, Constance. Have you come to a decision?
Quite so. I never waver for long, you know. You have risen to become emperor in this age of uncertainty. I too must adapt to the times. I am ready to enlighten you regarding the secret that House Nouvelle has kept for generations.
Ooh.
You have my gratitude. You will be rewarded for taking such a drastic measure. To be clear, this is about your crest, correct?
Your instincts are sharp. According to the Empire's records, I bear the major crest of Macule. But those records are mistaken. In point of fact, the crest that I bear is...
The major crest of Noah, one of the lost saints. That bloodline was believed to have died out. No one, not even the imperial nobility, bears that crest. How then did you come by that bloodline? And how did you manage to thwart the Empire's investigations into the matter?
All of the answers you seek are tied to House Nouvelle's origins. Close to 1,000 years ago, Saint Noah parted ways with Saint Seros. She lived out her days in seclusion on what would become Nouvelle territory.
Her children obscured their origins before serving the Empire. It wasn't long before they were ennobled. I suspect St. Noah feared that revealing her crest would only lead to tragedy.
So she passed it off as the crest of Macuel, which already existed within the Empire.
Yes, much like St. Macuel, St. Noah was known to be a masterful mage. Her magic ensured that any test would not reveal the true nature of her crest. Otherwise, someone may have exploited our bloodline long ago.
House Nouvelle was known for producing as few heirs as possible. It was also known for keeping its offspring pure, mostly by disallowing marriage with other houses.
Inbreeding. Inbreeding?
All of that effort was in order to conceal Noah's bloodline, wasn't it?
Yes, but it was a factor in our house's ultimate downfall. Our priorities were, perhaps, not what they ought to have been. In sidestepping the internal strife within the Empire, we left ourselves open to the external threat posed by Dagda. With stronger blood ties to other houses, we might have had allies in our time of greatest need.
Interesting. I always had the inkling that the 6 noble houses were eager to see House Nouvelle fall. Thank you for trusting me with this, Constance. As Emperor, I swear to do all I can to help you revive your fallen house.
Oh, cool. You've gotten to that point? Very nice. I suppose siding with her is a good thing for Constance's goal in the end. Neato. A lot of people... Dude, just like, everyone just have it with Edelgard. Yeah, I think everyone just might have it with Edelgard. Wow, okay.
I have been watching you in secrecy, Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
I don't remember what their original... Like, it was a really... I think it was like the first support that I had, too. That's the thing.
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
Five years ago. My goodness.
I'm having a joke.
Really? Good job, Petra.
Come again?
Good joke.
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you know?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you. As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
That's a nice thought.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Did she actually physically bring 2 pheasants? Oh, okay. I didn't get that for a second there. Bernadetta. Okay.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me.
Everyone gonna die! No!
If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath! You can do it, Bernie. Hold your breath. Any second. No! Oh no. She's gonna suffocate!
Ahem.
Oh my.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Oh, this is
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't! Your icy glare has frozen me completely!
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me!
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword! Ah!
Well, is that the end of it?
My sword! How did you...
I can't do this anymore!
Did you disarm him? Good job, Bernie.
What an odd girl. But she certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before.
You want to learn the fighting combat of pure
Oh,
terror?
I still have to give this back to her.
You can fight your way into giving it back to her. That's an interesting one. I'd actually be pretty interested in seeing how that develops. And, wow, Edelgard has a bunch of them.
Hey, Adie, take a look at this. I received it as a gift. It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you. Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just finding it difficult to care about chasing after love as much as I used to.
Do you have any idea why?
A big-ass war, maybe?
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
Oh, wait.
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
Wait.
When the two of us are together, talking like this...
Wait.
Somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change.
Wait, maybe not. I don't think you'll like that answer as much.
Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Adie, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war is over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry though, Adie. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not.
Hey, with Edelgard as a dancer, maybe she could be front and center.
But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
Adie, you really are something special, aren't you?
That's, not the direction I was expecting that to go. Interesting. Also an A. Huh.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home.
I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean.
You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Oh no!
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger. But now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
Oh well, Bernie, you had a good run. But yes, you better throw in the towel. Truly feeling the burn as you get burned at the stake.
It's okay, Bernadetta.
She's dead though.
I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Yet.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
And then it turns out it's a man-eating plant with its own mind of its own, and it's expert and it starts eating her. It's like, ah, the plants are attacking her! Ah. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, this will be fun.
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Yes, sir. Hubert, that letter. Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard
explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it! You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You're not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
Perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
I hate to say it, but Ferdinand's like way right. It's much better to have everyone on the same page. For lots and lots of reasons.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aid.
Oh, just end it there? Okay, sure. Sure, I guess.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The scarlet path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Wow, this really does come from the Ferdinand one quite well, doesn't it?
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
Wait a moment. Are you saying you have romantic feelings for someone?
Oh my goodness. Ferdinand, get out of here, now!
Yes. That is the one secret I had particularly hoped to keep from you.
Well, that's utter nonsense. You can't possibly keep something so fascinating from me. Who is it?
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Wow, okay. Just said it.
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
And just end it there. Okay. Okay. Wow, this is really... Some of these have really developed. Wow, okay.
Standing tall, I see.
Wait. Hey, Edelgard, why are you involved?
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Wow. She's a Nita horse. She's a dancer. My goodness. Come on.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Oh, right, this
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom?
This is between those two.
This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And, as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand? Stop.
I forgot for a second this is supposed to be between the two.
I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty, one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle, then! All right, Edelgard. Have at me.
As you wish. Ha!
It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
Wow, he gave up on that quickly.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, but you were not. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
Okay. Oh, is she gonna like oh my goodness, that's how it's gonna go, isn't it? Oh wow. Yeah, I got a bunch of these too. Oh, so many people were up to A with Edelgard, but I'm not. Come on. Damn it. Oh, I guess I have to go explore. Okay. Okay. Well, now that we've gone through however many minutes of support with some confessions of love, like what? That was, I suppose it's been 5 years. Some of them have like worked through those feelings. Okay. Ooh, we have actual quests again. Assistance. Renown, small amount of renown. Sure. So you really were the Death Knight in the end. Okay.
You've survived. How very fortunate. Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you, but you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Well then. Hey, buddy. You want to teach me some shit? Okay, so we can still do this. Interesting. Let's run away. Run very, very far away to the abyss. Okay, well that's a nice, like, welcome back. Wow, my fucking goodness, guys. My goodness.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it? Time flies when you're standing guard. That's right, I've been here the whole time. Day in and day out. Not like I have anywhere else to be. The Imperial Army hasn't interfered with us all that much, so it's business as usual here in Abyss. I mean, as usual as it gets here anyhow.
I wonder if Yuri and, Happy are still here. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like just these two have stuck around.
Hey, pal. You've got a lot of nerve coming here after ignoring us for 5 years.
Wait. I suppose, yeah, I haven't talked to you two yet, have I?
Ha! Gotcha! All this time and you still can't take a joke, can you? Good job surviving and clawing your way back to us. This day couldn't get better if it tried.
I didn't expect such a warm reception.
Say, now that you're back, we should celebrate with some liquid gold. We're not your students anymore, so it should be fine, yeah? Oh, I like this idea. We'll make it a wild party. Even the Emperor won't be able to turn it down.
Oh yeah, that does sound... Wait, can everyone do this? Oh. Intriguing. So basically, like, everyone can do this now. Okay. Cool.
If you haven't heard, we'll soon be launching a full-scale assault on the Alliance. Her Majesty has searched relentlessly for you. Now that you're found, her moment has come.
Really? She looked that intensely?
Yes. Before then, I had never known her to show such desperate resolve. The stalemate we've been locked in shall give way very abruptly. We have your reappearance to thank for that.
Good. Good thing that I'm
The stalemate we have...
reason. Okay. Okay. I wonder who can teach what then. Do they all have set stuff, or is it just like stuff that they're better than me at? Yeah, still don't really get this, but alas. I've had, there are worse things to spend my time on. I just really need to get, Echo up to a place where I can, better increase her stats at the very least. Oh, dude. So I am... Wait. So can I go? So she reaches that threshold, but I was able to go one more without losing that on her? God, I don't get how that works exactly. I have not had... It's not like I'm going to go experiment with it just to figure out all that in excruciating detail or anything. Oh my goodness, I can harvest from how long ago? Wow, okay. Hot damn. Or this is someone else's harvest, probably. Because that didn't seem like the stuff I had planted. I still have all my seeds, too. I still have all my shit. That's funny.
La 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 la. Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Yes, my name, definitely. 100%. Okay. Definitely not everything that they're better than me at, because she'd have faith up there, too. Oh, that looks like Bernie. I think a change of pace is necessary every so often, especially in times like these. That said, how do you suggest I change my pace? Ooh, go chat up some cute boys. Oh, that would be interesting. She likes food. You should sample some food at various restaurants. That seems like... No, that's Ingrid. But it's perfect for her. Never mind. I saw the little danglies and I thought Bernie had something like that too. Never mind. Okay. I got that very wrong. Huh.
Hey! I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham, my eyes nearly popped out of my skull. But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real.
Wait.
That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
Well, the goddess may exist, but maybe not in the form you want. Oh, this seems like an excellent meeting of minds over here. Well, this is going well. I wonder if lost items are still a thing. Sort of.
Hey!
I hope they're not. I've sort of gotten very bored of them as a concept. Yeah, Petra. Been a while.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
You were overdoing it. Are you okay, though?
Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
I mean... There's such thing as pushing yourself hard and pushing yourself too hard, so... You gotta figure out your limits, basically. Better.
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying. I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fodlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting, and winning, and staying alive. I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
But you must take care of yourself to succeed. No one's gonna be happy if you faint and die or overwork yourself to death. Because you won't achieve any of it.
That is a truth. I wonder what I should be doing. I want to be granting the wants of my tribe. So their wants are my own, correct?
Only you can know what you want.
What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet.
Well, good of you to be able to. Even when you fall into just like a standard response, you realize, no, you don't really get it yet. That's fine. That's fine, ultimately. If what's important to you is what's important to them, that's fine. If that's not the case, you just need to make sure you realize that.
What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. Before the war is over, I will have understanding. That you can be counting on.
Good. So, can we actually motivate? Because I was looking at the calendar and I didn't see lectures or anything. What does motivation even do now?
Alright, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
Whoa, slow down. Slow down.
You're right. I gotta keep it under control or I'm gonna wear myself out too quickly. Maybe I'll just get rid of a few monsters. Or is that too risky right before a mission?
Yeah, probably maybe a little bit. Okay. Figure out what everyone can actually do. Okay. So actually, never mind. Am I training theirs?
Alright, I'm ready to...
No, those are E and D. So I'm not training theirs by doing this. I'm training myself still. Okay.
Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it? The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
Wow, okay. Sorry you're at level 5. Well, best of luck, Sylvain, for how little you're actually going to contribute to the actual battles. Sure, why not? Been a while, Ingrid.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you.
Well, it's not actually that late. I was just walking around, but no, I'm happy to listen. No objections from me.
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
Oh, it's your life. You can't just put that on hold because of the war.
This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry, for the benefit of the Galatea family.
You don't have to do what you don't want to. It's your life.
Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how he struggled over the years.
Well, worth noting, you're past the point of defying him.
His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups. He never once complained, even though he must have been starving. Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Although ultimately, I find myself betraying his wishes. Now that I've parted ways with my father, There is nothing to stop me from pursuing my dream. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble.
Why not both? Well, what is the responsible answer here? I'm being serious, I'm not gonna make a joke. Really, what I want to do is allow her to move forward in a way that'll make her most happy. If part of that is trying to comply to some of those obligations, then that's part of it. You could try to find a way to do both. Pursue one and let the other one, like, you know, just pursue options.
To follow both my dream and my duty? I had never considered that as an option. Perhaps there is a way. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
Yeah, of course. You're all my students. All the time.
Hey!
So... wow, this is really slowing down with all these guys around. But, 5 years. What made you decide to grow out the hair, man?
The last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Heir, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
If you say so. Have to see who actually has the... God, it really slowed down here.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphne houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us. So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphne.
Daphne. I want to say that's Hilda's, but... shoot, it's been quite some time.
Okay.
Since I paid attention to their names. If that was one thing that was like, nope, don't care about, it's all the freaking houses.
Professor?
All the different noble families and lineages. Yeah, let's talk to Bernie.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about.
Actually, probably closer to 6, given the 5-year gap in the, like, around a year we were at the academy. Weird in what way, I suppose?
At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come.
Well, that's good, and I'm happy for you.
It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life.
Oh, it's not me, it's all the people around you. Just because I tempted you with cake a few times doesn't mean I changed your life entirely.
If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefield's just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
Well then, how about I have some independent work for you then?
What? Independent? As in, alone? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you?
It's like you've known me for 5 years.
Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
I just can't commit to that.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Oh, come on. Respect my feeling of desiring to tease you then. Come on. Okay, I wink wink promise.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it?
Okay, okay. Okay, that's not what I can promise that. I will promise that. Sure. Sure, I can promise that part. The teasing, though, nah.
You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
I'll always be with you in spirit, at minimum.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time alone.
Oh, I get that feeling. I get that feeling. So how can I go tease Bernie now? Well, this is still in good repair. That's good.
Hello?
Oh, speaking of which.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I went out. Yeah, I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Wait, Bernie Bear, that's new.
Oh, yeah. People call me Bernie Bear since I hole up in my den all the time. Not anymore, though.
Are you sure? Who told you that? Okay. Are you alive? What?
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Berglies.
Am I a new face because you died and just came back as like another one?
I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
I'm a professor.
Ah, yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello, I'm Fleisch von Berglies. It's nice to meet you. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Okay, protect her. She seems like someone way too young and inexperienced to be involved in this. Wow, okay.
Hi,
Oh my goodness! Welcome back to me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Saros, but I think he's just a grunt, not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago.
Well, I look forward to seeing that play out. I hope I don't, I might just fight him at some point. I might.
Really now? There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
Are you offering? Also quest.
Hey, how about a favor?
Did I not have this already? Okay.
His Highness, the new king, is in the process of unifying the kingdom under his command. His powerful army has joined forces with the Knights of Saros, who moved their seat to Fargus. And now they're presenting a united front against the Imperial army. They're our greatest enemy, absolutely.
So we want to get the, we definitely want to see if we can get, Claude on our side. He's reasonable. I wonder if he would be willing to. If we can take out the anti-Imperial forces in the Alliance, I wonder if we can get Claude to rally his, allies to our cause. Are you okay fighting against your homeland?
I don't relish the idea, but there's no turning back now. For now, we should focus our efforts on the Alliance. The Kingdom and Church can come afterwards. Judith,
who defends the Great Bridge of Murden, is a formidable opponent. We can't afford to drop our guard.
Okay. Yeah, you have flying, so I can still learn flying, technically. So I changed Echo to a Pegasus Knight just because it's like editing stuff, it's like more than I thought we were getting from just like fighting. So this is sort of something I've realized just now, where the skill experience bonus isn't like... It's more significant than I thought it was, basically. And, it's probably something I should focus more on in terms of actually developing, people's skills, Echo included. Because I want to get her up to the point that she can get a master class, and honestly, that's the one I've been focusing on, that, flying one.
I need a favor.
Some social station at Foldland's Lock had abandoned their post. That's, they weren't what you'd call upstanding folks. It'd be a real headache if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns. Okay. I will keep that in mind.
No. Since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat. You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit, but the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
So probably best to have it end sooner or later rather than drag on for 5 years. I remember. Yeah, sure, Ferdinand. How you doing, buddy?
Take that!
What was even the last thing we talked about? What's up?
Oh, you know, there is always something. It never ends. Lately, I have been feeling uneasy, impatient. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Heir, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan.
Didn't you say to Hubert that you already had, like, accepted the role of being someone to help guide her?
The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering.
Unless she loses her dear professor, apparently.
But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
Oh, no, don't have that mindset. That's not true.
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Heir, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
Yeah, the only results he'll take are being better than Edelgard. It's the journey, not the destination. If you can't accept that the end isn't the point of your life, rather than everything in between up to then you'll never have a point. You'll never enjoy life.
I appreciate that, but it is not enough to persuade me. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
I'll be with you in spirit. Yeah, sure. It's more just like a town.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor.
For what?
That is, for letting me live my life the way I want.
I was never that caught up about it.
I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
I honestly don't even know what you mean.
If you say so. But I notice you doing it all the same. It's kind of sweet in its own way. Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Franc Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired. Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade. My voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
Oh, you... It's not exactly a bad career. All you need to do is plan for retirement, right? Oh, I don't believe that's true.
You can never be certain about what the future will bring. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again. That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital. I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
Sure. If you can properly open up to them, anything's possible.
Right. It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who hold the power. The documents in this library are no exception. It's perfectly possible for someone to have made edits to them. But it's my belief that no one has the power to blot out the truth entirely. I like to read the same texts over and over again. That way, I can spot some of the truths hidden between the lines.
Interesting. That's... Good thing the church isn't here. They'd probably execute you for that, sentiment. Ha! Oh my. Ah, there's still someone... There's still lost items. Oh well.
Hello. Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive?
With that same expression on your face? Yes, ecstatic.
I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
Have I been here for multiple days? Morning nap?
Yes.
Oh no. You don't...
By the way, with Professor Hanneman not around, I've occupied his room. So I am well equipped to perform research on you. Isn't that exciting?
So exciting. Run away. Run away. Hey, 80.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you.
I just hope I'm not rusty.
You may be worried, but you shouldn't be. You always manage to pull through. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
If anything, the Divine Pulse is the real thing that makes the difference. Okay. What, you can't teach me about dancing? Gosh darn you, Edelgard. Wait, you have arm... I taught you very little in armor, didn't I? Okay. I suppose she does have that armored unit set up in Cindered Shadows. That's probably like the standard for what direction she's supposed to go.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance. The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us. However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy. But because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his. We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory.
Okay. Well, I suppose if we can force them down, we don't need to take the freaking Alliance. They can be the Alliance, right? We just want them on our side so we don't have to fight a two-front war, right?
I have a request for you.
Securing more resources. Sure. I guess. Bo, you do teach Bo. So does it actually have something to do with how good they are in it? I don't know. I don't even know, man. Bo seemed like such a... Like, when I've reviewed stuff in terms of, like, what you're good at, Bo actually seemed a little bit out there in terms of how I set him up. Seems like something that is actually a little weird to be applicable to him. Okay, 3rd floor. Oh, is this like Ray's Archbishop's room? Hot damn, okay. Oh, I'm gonna mess up her bed. I'm gonna just like take away a few of the springs in it or something like that. I don't know. Would be fun though. Ooh. This is a nice little area. Star Terrace.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom in alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
Good. Good to hear that. Oh, you can also do flying. Cool, cool. Okay, good. How about you, Felix? How are you handling with going against the boar?
For 5 years, I've fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence.
I don't see that look in your eyes.
I hope not. You and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my words. The future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
That's the hope. That really, really is the hope.